So yeah, got a stack of weekly reads here. I'm gonna be telling y'all what I've been reading this week. I haven't read a lot, but I've been able to hopefully catch up on some of. I've been able to catch up on some of the stories that I've been wanting to get into more, get some conclusions solved, get all this stuff. I'm gonna try not to spoil none of this. Mainly, I'm just gonna tell you if it's worth reading or not, if it's worth even checking out. Um, I'm excited for this stack right here. I did some shopping recently, so being able to find some of these books has been pretty dope. I actually read this first one I'm gonna show y'all today. I've read this one. I've, I've I've grown to like this American Golf Press company, even though I don't think it even exists anymore. But I like what they got going on. I end up reading their Island comic book, Island 731 comic book. This book is pretty good, man. I'm surprised actually. This is the thing about this particularly. I didn't necessarily think that I was gonna be as like into it because the art initially kind of threw me off a little bit. I'll be real, it's cool, but I felt like if it was better, it would have been like matching the story. But then it's one of those things again, man. Like in hindsight, as I read it, I was like, okay, this artwork is starting to fit the story now. You know what I'm saying? So it's worth a read. I think that it's gonna be a dope story. This team of people get on this island that is seems to be like some a bunch of just like weird creatures on there, like snakes with wings on them and shit, like big ass snakes with like wings and like people. It seems like somebody's getting surgery on or getting somebody like seemed like somebody fell off into this jungle and got their arms replaced with creature arms, or like one is like a gorilla arm and the other one's like a bat arm or something. It's really weird, bro. I like it. I didn't expect it, and it jumps into it pretty much page one, which is cool. So I finding the rest of these is gonna be hard to do. It seems like it is like a difficult thing, but I'm gonna order two and three pretty much right at the stream, and then hopefully read those because it's more than that. It seems like it's a series that was done by American Gothic Press, and then they kind of abandoned the book, and then the creators of the book continue to make the book. So it seems like it's more than um, three. It seems like it's I think it's actually six issues of that. So again, Island 731, pretty good read, man. Pretty good read. Following that, I ended up getting this classic book recently. Classic, got to keep it classic. Um, Something that I liked as a kid. It's a cartoon, of course. I think a lot of y'all might know it, definitely if you're older than me for sure, Hanna Barbera, Top Cat comic book. This Top Cat comic book is dope. I'm a fan of Top Cat. I like Top Cat. I think he's cool. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I'm on record saying that cartoon cats are the coolest cats for sure, in animation show business, I guess you could say. This one's no different. Let me move this over real quick. This was no different. Top Cat, it's pretty good, man. It's dope. If it's pretty much the cartoon in a book, so you can't really be mad at it. If you like the cartoon, you love the book. The characters are cool. The thing I will say about this though, personally, like it's not one big story. These are like comic book like comic strips in a comic book form. You know what I mean? Like it's they have a storyline last like 3 pages, and then it's like an ad, and then it goes to two more pages of a different storyline, and then it goes to two more pages of a different storyline, then an ad, and then it goes into one. I'm assuming like 1 5-page storyline, and then it goes to the end. Pretty much, it's kind of like that, which is kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect to actually have like I expected to like it, but I didn't expect it to be like that. I thought it was gonna be one big story. So, Top Cat is gonna be. I'm gonna always say worth checking it out. You know what I'm saying? You get a chance to any Top Cat comic books. Oh, the older comic books are so cool because it just like it's a presence that is set for like comic books in general, and I just like seeing where they were, what they were doing back in the day with these old IPs, how they were like really like working on creating different storylines for the characters that fit the characters, not necessarily saying you have to watch the show to enjoy them. So it was pretty cool, man. I liked it, man. I thought it was dope, and I like the art style. I love the hand drawn art style of old comic books. You can't beat that, man. You just can't. It's so classic. This next one, man, I actually got both of these in here. Hold on a second, let me get the other one. We talked about it a little bit on the last one, The Mall. I told you I was gonna read this series. I end up finishing this series. Listen, man, the Mall series by the Vault comic book company, released series called The Mall. And this series here, bro, it's good. It's really good. I gotta say, I know this book came. I forgot what year this came out. It looks like 2019 is what it looks like. Um, yeah, 2019. Dude, you get a chance to get The Mall, get it. It's great. Think about like I talked about it last time. An apocalypse happens, everything is destroyed around you, and it's years and years and years after that. And the only thing is standing is a mall. That's it. Nothing else. Just a mall. And in this mall, is just people that that are just like ganged up, ready to fight. You know what I mean? It's a free for all, man. It's free for all in the mall, yo. This is dope, man. This is really good. You gotta check it out, man. It's just crazy because it's like kids are being born in the mall. Like that's all they know. That's what's crazy. Like that's their home. That's all they know. They just know the department stores are there. They know the sports store. That's all they know, man. Crazy. They grow up in the mall. It's dope. Next one after that, man, a series that I'm a little upset at the fact that I don't have book number three. I'm a little upset that I don't have book number three. And it's a horror movie. I'm a big horror movie fan. If you see me on this before, you know that I'm a big horror movie fan. I'm talking about Motel Hell by IDW. This book here, it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope. I hate the glare on this. It's pretty dope. That's both issues right here, 1 and 2. Pretty dope series, bro. The thing about this though, this was interesting about this. I read these two. Book 3 is the one that I'm missing, but I'm super curious on how they wrap this up. Cause it two stories, cool. I mean, not two stories, but two comic books are cool. But book 3 is the last book. So how do they wrap these two up with the last one? That's what I don't know. I don't know. I feel like as I'm reading this, there should be more than 3 issues of this. That's the thing. So I'm curious on how that works. I'm hoping that they wrap it up really good and it doesn't feel rushed. Maybe book 3 is longer than these 2 books. Maybe that's the thing. And if it is, I'll be reading it. I gotta find it first, of course, but I will be checking it out and reading it. Motel Hell. I found these. This is relatively cheap for $4. So I just think it's $4, but it was hard to find. That's all. You know what I mean? Motel. It's a good read though. It's a good read. I'm having fun with that. I just gotta hunt down that last one. You know what I mean? This next one, man. Oh man, I think I talked about this on the last stream. The Exterminators. Exterminators. This is a Vertigo book. This is the thing, bro. I read this book twice. Okay? The reason why I read this book twice is because I read it maybe like a month ago, and then the comic book that I had a month ago had a big ass sticker right here on it. Just a big ass sticker on it. Now, when I initially bought it, I thought like it was like a sticker on the outside of the actual book, like not the outside, but the actual bag and board that it was in. But it was actually on the outside of the book itself. Got it home, took it out the bag and board. And I was like, damn, I really bought this comic book like this. I couldn't believe it. I read it anyway, right? And I was like, well, if I'm gonna read it, I gotta. I read it and enjoyed it, and then I was like, well, if I'm gonna enjoy this, I at least gotta buy number 1 again. That's actually in decent shape. So I was able to find one, bought a number 1 ish, and I bought the rest of the series because I only bought that one book with the sticker on it. I only bought it at that time. I was like, I'm gonna just get book 1. I'm not gonna search for the other ones right now. Let's see what's going on. Big bugs in a book. I like it. I don't know if this is gonna go that far. All I know is there's a big ass bug on the cover. So I'm gonna buy it. I just gotta see what's going on. And who knows? These bugs might get huge, and they might really have to fight. The characters are kind of cool. You know what I mean? It's pretty much like people that go to exterminators that like everyday exterminate. They don't give a fuck. They're like, "I'm just going here and do this real quick so we can just go." You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing, and that's what I liked about it the most. I'll be honest with you. I think the characters are gonna be kind of cool. We'll see them grow. I hope in a way. There's a lot of issues of this too. I bought 1, 2, and 3. I think I bought 4 as well, but I think it goes up to like 8 or 10, even more than that. So I'm curious on how they make a story like this go that far. Are the bugs gonna become more dangerous? What we gonna do, man? I'm curious. This next one, I'll be real with y'all. I bought this next one strictly because the name. Strictly because the name. And when I took it up to the actual the counter to buy it, the the uh the sales dude was like, "Man, I ordered this book strictly for the name." That was it was and I was like, "Dude, that's why I bought it." He was like, "Yeah, I ordered this strictly because of the name. If I didn't see this, if it wasn't this name, I probably wouldn't have got it." You know what I'm saying? So what I'm talking about is Dracula, motherfucker. This book right here, Dracula, motherfucker. Like this book is fire, bro. This is a book that I feel. I mean, I see it on YouTube. People talking about it, of course. It's a really good book. This is a different take on a Dracula story. Okay, been a lot of Dracula stories going on recently. Okay, granted, this came out I think 22. Let me see. I think 2022 is when this book dropped. I ain't got a date on it. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, 21. This came out in 2021. It's an Image book. Now I don't know if they sell these single issues. I don't know if they sell this in a single issue. But Dracula, motherfucker, is a good book. It's a good read. The art is great. The story's cool. Gotta check it out if you get a chance. I was hoping to be able to find this in single issues because I like collecting single issues. I don't know why, but I was able to. I literally walked past this and was like, all right, cool. And then I went to go get what I was going to get, and I was like, you know what? I want this book, man. I got to go back and get it. So before I went back to the register, I went to go get the book. I read it that day. It's a good book, man. This book you dropped $16 on this book. It's worth it. It's a fun book, good read. Gotta check it out. Definitely if you like Dracula. I mean, come on, Dracula, motherfucker. Come on, man. How can you pass that book up, son? You just can't. You know. That's my weekly reads, man. I have fun with this bunch of reads right here. I'm hoping that these stories that I do read eventually or hunt down eventually just give me something new, different. You know what I mean? Granted, all the books that I have been reading have been new and different. So I'm hoping that that's what happens with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that these books really give me some inspiration or something new. You know what I mean? I just like reading new stuff.